Yo, this is Neutral Corner, episode 6. Episode 6. This is Cool Breeze in the building today. Yo. And we here talking boxing, MMA. We love the fighting sport. Sport of boxing. We love it. So we at
That's
it
why we're
again.
here. And we just see that we've been averaging about 58 watt views per video. So, like at least it's staying consistent. And, we're just gonna try to grow. And you can grow with us. Keep putting the comments in. We'll respond to them. Your comments, they're not going unnoticed. We're out to have the conversations. Because we just into boxing that much.
Yeah, we looking forward to the conversation, definitely.
And different point of views.
Y'all could join in. We welcome y'all with open arms. Y'all could join into the conversation and all that. Comment.
We welcome the debates. Because if you see something different, we go at it. We've been going at it for years about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence.
Yeah,
we've been going at it for a few years now.
I would like to hear other people's point of view on that. Yup, definitely. We definitely been going at it.
Like cats and dogs.
So the new news on boxing about that fight, they saying they looking at the 12th or the 19th. So hopefully I'm praying for that. That's my birthday month. So I'm praying for that.
Yeah, and just to let y'all know, I'm on the Earl Spence side of the game. And
I'm Team Bud. I'm Team Bud. You know what I'm saying?
He got that dog on him. So that's how serious it is.
Yeah.
That's so serious we put money on that thing.
Yeah. It's definitely, you know what I mean? Bud got that dog in him. Earl got that dog in him. It's gonna make a good fight.
But speaking of that, so Earl's a left-handed fighter, and tomorrow is National it's the national day for all people who are left-handed. I'm not left-handed, but I know you are.
I'm left-handed, yeah.
So it made me think. So if tomorrow's National Left-Handed Day, who are your top 5 left-handed fighters?
Oh wow!
I'm gonna give you a list of a few of them.
That's a good one.
I got Manny Pacquiao on here, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, Pernell Whitaker, Michael Moore, Manuel Lopez. So that's just a few of the left-handed. Earl Spence is left-handed.
Yeah, I like Earl. I like Earl. Yeah, even though we both left-handed and I got Bud, I still like Earl. I still like Earl like that. Pacquiao, Pernell Whitaker. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, yeah, I like Pernell. I like his defense, his style of defense.
Joe Calzaghe's on there. He retired undefeated. He was a super middleweight champ, IBF, WBA,
Who's that? We breaking down every name with their social security. That's like we break down the whole thing. I mean, left hand, reach advantage, this belt, that belt. We're gonna break down their whole resume. before we talk about how good they could punch, or before we just talk about their next fight coming up, we gotta say the whole thing. Like
yeah.
Oh man,
you got some real good. And it's versatile. Like Pernell Whitaker was a defensive fighter. He wasn't like the power puncher. Like his defense was like he was more like a Mayweather was more like a Pernell Whitaker style fighter. Elusive, good defense. Counter puncher. And then you got Marvin Hagler, who's and Earl Spence, people who like the heavy-handed punchers.
Marvin Hagler.
You got Manny Pacquiao. So left-handed fighters come in all different shapes and sizes.
Pacquiao, that awkward punch, that punch you're not expecting. He throw that extra.
That speed, that double jab to get inside.
Yeah.
So he doubles up on that jab to get inside, and then hit you with that that left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and then Joe Calzaghe, a very technical fighter. He beat Roy Jones, and he beat the older Roy Jones, and he beat the older Bernard Hopkins.
Okay, what's his name?
Joe Calzaghe.
So Joe Kawasaki. Okay.
Yeah, because he's at 168. And he also beat Charles the Hatchet Brewer. So, but if there's any other left-handed fighters, you could put in the comments and everything. But yeah, those are all the tomorrow's National Left-Handed Person's Day or something like that. So that was just an interesting little topic I thought about.
Oh, that's cool. That's decent. Yeah, definitely. I'll put it in the comments if you know any of your favorite left-handed fighters. What's up with your boy Teofimo? He's coming back. Did he learn from his mistakes from his last fight? This is fight back from that loss from Kambosos.
That fight's this weekend, or is it later down the road?
This weekend.
Okay, so this is his redemption fight, and he's moving up to 140. And I think that wake up call was the last fight, so he's not going to sleep on nobody from now on. He's going to take everything serious.
So what you think he need to do to get back on track? Just
get back to the way he was for that Lomachenko fight.
Box smart.
Yeah, get back what he did for that Lomachenko fight, and he'll be good to go. Okay. And then that level of competition at 140, I mean, you're gonna have it seems it's deeper than what it seems because a lot of people aren't fighting each other because of the zone, and then you got top rank, and then you got all it's just.
Yeah, it's a lot of fights that could be made. That's not happening right now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We was talking about Teofimo Lopez and his fight coming up right now is tonight. Campa.
Pedro Campa.
Pedro Campa.
34 wins, one loss. Looks like one knockout. 23 knockouts and one loss by knockout.
Right. So he got an all right record. It seemed like I don't know who he fought. I don't think he fought anybody.
He fought was mostly Mexican fighters. He got a draw with Abner Lopez and Carlos Jimenez. He lost by a technical knockout.
Okay, Lopez coming back 16-1.
So I guess this is to bring Teofimo Lopez into the mix at 140. This is like just to get his feet wet.
Oh, okay. That's at 140. This is his first fight at 140?
Yeah, because he was. I mean, it gets hard to make their weight, and then they just go up.
Just moving up. All right, that's good shit. So we ready to see us come back, see how he do.
Yeah,
should be good.
My boy.
Focus.
Yeah, he's my boy. He's one of my favorite because he's entertaining. He's entertaining. And he backed most of it up. I mean, even the fight he lost, it was still entertaining. It was a real good fight. So he's always putting on the show. And unlike Rolly, he's not all mouth. I mean, my man beat Lomachenko and beat him handily. So he's not just talking the game. He's walking the walk.
Yeah.
I mean, he beat Richard. He knocked out Richard Comey. So, I mean, he's like he said, told ESPN, the only person that beat him was himself. So, and he sparred against most of these guys. He sparred against Boots. He sparred against Tank. He sparred against Ryan, Rolly, all of those guys. All of them at one point met at Mayweather's gym. And I think Teo came to Philly and was sparring with Boots.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, he got some, okay.
They all like to get their work in. I mean, so when people say sparring don't matter, it matters. And for somebody to say sparring don't, I mean, it don't mean everything. I think like because people do take sparring out of context. Like, oh, he beat this guy in sparring, he could beat Mayweather. Like no, sparring means something, but it's not one extreme. Like some people say sparring don't mean nothing, but I believe it means something.
And about what time, like the time they sparred, they probably sparred when they was kids or teenagers. If they sparred recently, that definitely should mean something.
Because steel sharp is steel.
Yeah, and I got some sparring. Certain fighters be working on certain things, but if it's just the all out sparring, we just gonna go we gonna go at it. I mean,
now,
that definitely should mean
you
something.
tell me, two high level fighters get in the ring and spar against each other. You think one of them want to be a loser? They're still counting that. They're counting. You think when Earl and Jamel Charlo get in the ring and spar, they think, oh, like Earl will let Jamel Charlo beat him up and feel like, you think he's gonna win? Like, you think Jamel's gonna let Earl get the best of him?
Hell no.
And be okay, like, oh, it's just sparring. Earl jabbed me up, tagged me up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, Shakur Stevenson and Lomachenko, like, he was his sparring partner for Rigondeaux for 2 weeks. Shakur said himself that he went down there and wasn't going to get paid. He just wanted to get that work in. That's why I like Shakur. He goes and he spars with everybody. He done sparred with Andre Ward. He done sparred with Lomachenko. He sparred with Terrence Crawford. He said Terrence Crawford beat his ass.
Damn. Oh yeah. When they first sparred.
So, if it don't count, why would somebody say that? If it don't count, why would somebody say that? So you're not going to take it to heart, that was a lesson. If it don't mean nothing, he wouldn't even say, like, he wouldn't even mention it.
And another thing, Rahrazor, I heard you out here putting these bloggers in check. you checking some of these boxing bloggers out here doing a YouTube thing, but like
because I sparred people. I sparred Charles Brewer before I was one of his sparring partners before he had his fight with Joe Calzaghe. I mean, he lost to Joe Calzaghe, but I mean, because I'm not left-handed. Joe Calzaghe's left-handed. So, but just to get some work in, I was sparring with Charles Brewer just to get that work in. Like somebody who could stand up to him, because you don't want a whole bunch of tomato cans to beat working on something. You want somebody who's quick and sharp, just like you, because steel sharpens steel.
Yeah.
So if you haven't been in a ring with nobody, then you can't say that's just sparring don't count. It don't mean nothing.
The sparring definitely count. I totally believe in that. Sparring count.
I mean, it means something, but it's like you don't put all your stock in it. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
And then somebody else was saying something about no one ever came back after a 7-year layoff or something, 5-year layoff. What was it? You said
yeah. I said George Foreman, and then
that don't count. Yeah, heavyweight. That do count. Why? Why shit don't count now? When
keep moving the goal line. Keep people keep moving the goal line.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And speaking of those left-handed fighters, though, today is a national left-handed day for all those weirdo left-handed people.
Hey, you got to chill with that, the southpaw. Let's go. We the best. We the best.
Yeah, but so who you got as your top 5 southpaws?
Got Pernell Whitaker, Pacquiao, Hagler.
So say who and why.
Oh yeah, I like Pernell Whitaker and his jab, his defense, or how he it's hard to hit him. I just like his style. The way he move in the ring. Pacquiao, I like the way he I like Pacquiao awkwardness. His punch, he hits you on a certain angle off guard, and it's hard to like read Pacquiao, and like it's hard to study Pacquiao and how he's going to bring it. Pause, but Pacquiao got this style that is different. I think that's because of his left hand. I think he got this.
Yeah.
I like Hagler. I like his pressure and his the way he. I basically like his pressure. He remind me like a smarter Sean Porter, but like smarter with it. Like he's more accurate to me.
Hagler to me was like a mini Holyfield, like this gritty, rough you're just rough, and people call him a bully just because he's the way his fighting style. Like you're gonna punch him, but he's gonna eat your punch, and he's going you're going to be in a fight when you fight a Hagler or a Holyfield. You got to come with all of it.
He's like a bully. Yeah. That's what leads me to my next favorite left-hander, Earl Spence. He's like a bully. Earl Spence. He come at you. He'll put that pressure. He'll force you to. You had to fight his fight. He'll force you to fight his fight. That's when he fight whenever him and Terrence fight, I want to see how Terrence going to handle that pressure. And when he just come relentless, just coming at you, and he's an accurate puncher too. Like he's not like just wild, just coming in like a football player. He's bringing pressure, and he's bringing accurate punches and clean shots. That right jab, his left, he just. So I definitely got Earl in there. And recently, I just found out Shakur Stevenson, he's a left-hander, so I had to put him in there. I gotta put Shakur Stevenson in there. He's he kind of his defense. I like him a lot because of his defense, and it kind of reminds me of Mayweather, the way he used to be when he was younger. Well, Mayweather was a dog when he was younger, but when he got older, his defense, he started more focused on his defense and started being real thorough with his defense. But Shakur Stevenson with a left-hander, I like the way he fight, and I like where he go. I like where Shakur going with it. And like I said, I think you'll agree with this. We put him on the top, but I think you said Tank probably be the only of.
Yeah, him and Tank like 50-50
with him and Tank.
Because I got Shakur he got the boxing ability, but a little bit better than Devin Haney. They both got the boxing skills, but he got more power with his. Like he got more power. He got more knockout power than Haney. So if they got the same level of skill set, the looseness, the technician and all that stuff, jab, stick it, move. But it seemed like Shakur is coming with a little more power, a little more snap.
I think his defense is a little more better too. I think he got better defense, in my opinion, because
Haney been rocked before.
Haney been rocked. He been hit and like wobbled, like I never seen Shakur get hit yet. I really, to be honest, I ain't never seen him get hit yet. Like a clean shot, like we caught Shakur.
Not at all. Yeah. And we just got to see his level of competition, be taken up. I mean, I would love to see him and Gary Russell, just to see where, so like a measuring stick to see where he's at.
Yeah.
Get him and Gary Russell in there. And then not Gary Antoine Russell, just Gary Russell Jr.
Speaking of the Russells, we got Antoine Russell, and you spoke about us not sparring, but it was the Olympics.
The Olympic trials, the
amateurs. So he actually got a win on Boots.
Yeah, he got a win off of Boots, putting that pressure on him. And did you watch that fight? Did you watch them?
Yeah, I watched them.
he put a lot of pressure on Boots. Yeah, he coming at like relentless pressure, but you could tell that Boots wasn't as sharp as he is now.
Yeah.
So
I seen that. Yeah.
Like you could tell Boots was still on his way up, and then and when you watch Boots now, he's coming into his own, where he's like the best he can be. I mean, so I don't think there'll be definitely a different result this time.
Yeah, and this time Antoine would have to move up to see Boots in this go around, because he's still at about 140. He's still in that 140, 135.
And before you even think of stuff like that, I mean, that just solidifies that Gary Russell is a legit fighter. That more solidified it for me to make me think, okay, 140 got some dogs in that division.
Yeah.
140, now you got Tio who's going to fight tonight, and then you got Tio, you got Josh Taylor who's the champ. I think he's undisputed.
Oh, is that me or you? I can't hear you. Can you hear me? What's that? Can you hear me?
You hear me?
I can hear. I hear you. I hear you. Can you hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, I don't know what just happened, but
But then you got what's his name? Regis Prograis, Rahrazor. Like he's pretty tough. So I mean, at 140, you got. I would like, even though Josh Taylor got all the belts, I would like that division, everybody to fight everybody. Now, Josh Taylor did beat Regis Prograis, and it was a good fight. But I think Regis. I'm glad that Regis got that. He don't have to worry about that carrying that O no more. So now these people can, it humbles them and makes them go back, and they can learn, and they can be the best fighter they can be. They don't have that pressure of keeping that O, and they can fight. And now you can take any fight that you want now. Yeah. Because now you don't have nobody trying to protect your O. Because I hate that.
Yeah, everybody's trying to protect that O. Fight. Yeah, I hate that.
There's too many undefeated fighters. I mean, even Tevin Farmer got what, 5 losses?
Oh wow, he do.
Yeah, he got like 5 of them. I'm waiting to see him. Broner got about 5 of them. Broner's ready to.
He's coming back. He's Figueroa coming back.
That's who he's going to fight.
Yeah, what you think of that fight?
I gotta see him a little more as Figueroa. I have to. I don't know too much about Figueroa, but I'll watch that and get caught up on that.
Yeah, he's a pressure fighter. That's gonna be a good fight. Broner guy be. I don't know what kind of Broner going to show up to this fight. I don't know what kind of Broner we're going to get.
The people in Broner's corner aren't giving him the truth. Like, they're not telling, like, he be thinking he won fights and be like, everybody saw that I won this fight.
I whooped that boy's ass.
And I'm just looking like, no, you didn't. Like, somebody, like, he got to learn, like, some humility, because you would think that him getting knocked out by beat up by Margarito, that, who was that? No. Who was that?
Marquez.
No, who beat Broner?
He lost to Mikey Garcia.
Yeah.
Oh, he lost a few.
No, but the one where he got dropped.
Marquez. That's one of his first loss, right? When he got humbled. He didn't really get humbled after that. He still was talking shit.
Yeah, I'm looking it up real quick. I'm just wanting to see. I'm almost there.
I know it start with an L.
Yeah, so he got 4 losses by decision. He lost to Manny Pacquiao. He had a draw with Jesse Vargas. He lost to Mikey Garcia. He beat Adrian Granados. He lost to Sean Porter. Maidana.
Yeah.
Marcos Maidana.
Marcus Maidana. Yeah, I knew it was an Elm.
Yeah, 12 round loss because he got dropped in that one.
He was acting a fool in that fight. That's the guy he was humping and all that. He started humping on him and started acting crazy. He's acting a fool in that fight.
Yeah. So he got to get his. He beat the last person he fought, he won, but he just got to get his. I think he tried to communicate with Mayweather, trying to communicate with Mayweather, and it went south. So
yeah, trying to get some training and
trying to get back. He still sells. I don't know how he sells, but he still sells.
I think it's the mouth, his mouthpiece. He talk a good game.
Yeah, but even that Blair Flair Cobb, he talk a lot, but he's not Broner.
Yeah.
I think we gotta get these guys in the tournament. Gotta get all these guys in the tournament. It's too many fights that could be made.
Yeah, it's a lot of fights. Like you said, at 140, so all these
135,
140, these young guys coming up. A lot of these fights could be made. And you got Antoine Russell in the mix now. I want to see it. I want to see him.
And what's to stop Shakur from fighting? After this Kambosos fight with Kambosos and
Devin Haney, are they doing
Devin
a
Haney fight because
rematch?
they have the rematches, the mandatory rematch. But a lot of these 135 pounders, lightweights, they're all at Top Rank. Why don't Top Rank make them all fight the way PBC be making their fighters fight? Because I mean, PBC, Showtime, they have all the welterweights. They made Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, and Earl Spence, and what's that? Keith Thurman. They all fought each other except Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman fought Danny Garcia and Sean Porter.
Yeah.
I mean, Sean Porter fought all of them. Danny Garcia fought all of them. So like that's what I'm saying. Top Rank be playing games like they're not giving fans what they want to see. The Zone, they don't like nobody even wants to. They're not giving the fans what they want to see. Why aren't they giving us some? Like if the Zone got Ryan Garcia and they got if they got Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia,
let's see that Devin Haney and Ryan fight. I got Devin in by decision.
I mean, the only good thing that I think they did was when they put Loma fought Tio, and I know they didn't mean for Loma to lose to Tio. They didn't think that was going to happen, and that's what they get, hyping somebody up. That's all these Loma fans. Like, hey, put it in the comments, like, subscribe, everybody. Yeah. But all these Loma fans, I'm gonna tell you, he's overrated. It's the hype, the great hype.
If y'all some Loma fans, it's time he need a comeback. He need a comeback, and he need to fight one of these hungry lions for real to make that comeback happen.
Beating
he can't just beat a nobody. He gotta fight somebody.
Beating people who already been beat by the top 5. That's not saying much. And you talking about Loma's great because he was undisputed and had all these belts. I mean, he's fighting like this is like smoke and mirrors like fights. Because when he had to fight, why didn't he re-up and avenge his loss against Orlando Salido? Why didn't he ask for that Teal fight to run that back?
Yeah, he should have ran that back. Had a rematch clause in that. So.
Why they had to give him that WBC belt? Why they had to give him a fake WBC franchise belt and gave the regular belt to Haney? Why didn't he fight Haney?
He got Haney. He'll fight that Haney fight.
He lost to Tio. He got 2 losses under 20 fights. So miss me with that Loma stuff, man.
You gotta fight a Shakur Stevenson, a Devin Haney, a Ryan Garcia. You gotta fight one of these guys. I mean,
miss me with the Loma stuff. I mean, plus my man been dropped by what was that, Lipinets or Linares? One of those people dropped Loma, and one of those. Linares dropped him, and he came back and knocked him out. But
with a body shot,
losses, you got people dropping you. Please, man, you're not. I don't see what the hype is. I don't see the hype to where people like that bull Loma. I mean, because if let me see,
if the Matrix.
If Earl Spencer had 2 losses and been dropped by somebody, we'd be looking at him like Adrian Broner.
He's only got like 17, 18 fights.
Yeah. If Terrence Crawford had 2 losses and been dropped by somebody, I mean, people say that that Mean Machine dropped Terrence and he's like, oh, and acting that like that means something. So what if he had 2 losses?
They always bring that up. They always bring that up.
Yeah. So and that didn't even count as a loss. I mean, as a drop.
They count it as a slip. Right.
So will we still hype Terrence Crawford up like, oh, that bull Loma, the way they hype up Lomachenko?
I don't get it. I don't know why they hype up certain fighters.
Like they act like Teofimo Lopez. They're like, oh, he's garbage. He only took 1 loss and he beat Loma.
Yeah, so if he's garbage, then what is Loma? Because he lost.
Why do they have a fascination of want him to be so? Why do they want him to be that good?
So can Loma beat Kambosos? Kambosos beat the guy that beat the guy. Or could he beat Devin Haney?
Can't even beat that's like 9 times out of 10 Tio will beat Kambosos. It's just that was that 9th time.
Yeah, and he come back. I wonder if he gonna get that revenge,
that one time,
that rematch. I don't know if he really wants.
No, they're not gonna run that back. The Tio's moving on to the bigger weight class. He did most of what he could, but he don't feel like fighting his weight down to 135 no more. you get older, you gotta let your body naturally feel natural.
Lomachenko and Devin Haney. I don't think Lomachenko want that.
No, he don't want that. He don't want that. That's why they gave him that franchise belt, the French fries belt they called it.
Antoine Russell and the boots. And Antoine come back and like, hey, I'm moving up to your weight class. Remember when we was in amateurs?
Yeah, but then at 135, you still got Frank Martin, who beat Virgil Ortiz.
Frank Martin, yeah.
Frank Martin beat Virgil Ortiz in the amateurs.
I gotta see some more of his fights.
Yeah, but I know Earl's promoting him, so and he's being my favorite trainer, Derek James. He got championships under his belt. Derek James got Frank Martin. He's going to have Frank Martin there sharp too. Frank Martin be a good fight. I would like to see him fight Devin Haney.
Yeah,
or let Frank Martin get the Pitbull Cruz fight. Let him fight Rolly. See where
Cruz, Rolly.
Just measuring sticks, just to see where he's at.
And we find out Rolly about to be the Tuss dummy at 140.
Rolly was born to be the Tuss dummy. Rolly was always born to be that Tuss dummy.
I want to see I want to see Rolly and Ryan Garcia. Then they two are like the I guess we could call them the weakest links at 135, 140.
No, well, Ryan Garcia, that's his buddy. So
okay, all right.
They kind of cool with each other, so I think they'd rather fight everybody else, and then if they have to see each other last, Ryan Garcia bet 20. What's that? 20,000 on Rolly.
Yeah, he lost that
against Tank. No, either he got too much confidence in Rolly, or he just don't like Tank. But I know you can't be betting against Tank like he's garbage.
Yeah,
that's why he lost that money like that.
He talking about he gonna knock Tank out in the second round, first round. Hey, these guys is talking heavy. We just gotta see these fights.
Did you see that? Did you see that with Mike Tyson holding the phone, having him on FaceTime, and Ryan was talking trash to Tank?
Yeah. Was it Tank or Devin? I think it was Devin. It was Devin Haney.
I thought that was I think it was Tank.
Oh, we gotta see these fights.
Yeah, I gotta run that back, but yeah, I think it was Tank though. Seriously, I think it was Tank.
He said, you gonna let him talk like this to you? Oh, he ain't here talking shit about you, man.
Mike Tyson always be instigating now.
He hyping that shit up. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that about that. He's
trying to hype up Charlo. He's trying to tell Charlo that he's running from Canelo. He's like, you won't fight Canelo.
That's backwards. That's the other way around.
Yeah, they're protecting Canelo against the athletic fighter.
The franchise belt and all that. Well, he don't got it no more. They took that from him.
Yeah, he got all those super middleweight belts though. He got all those super middleweight belts from beating Caleb Plant and all them. And Benavidez, if he could just make that weight, he shouldn't have lost. That's the only way he keep losing those belts. He can't make weight.
Oh, David Benavidez?
David Benavidez, yeah. Yeah, he's one of my favorites out there. He can go to 175, and I think he'd be comfortable at 175. He wouldn't have to struggle to make that weight at 168.
Who's the guy that's fighting Joshua? Ugas.
Usyk. Alexander Usyk.
Usyk. Yeah, somebody was saying that he remind him of a Holyfield. Usyk. The guy that Joshua fighting, yeah.
I gotta see more of Usyk, but I gotta see more of Usyk.
I think it was because he was he used to be a
cruiserweight
that went to heavyweight. Yeah, that moved up to heavyweight.
Yeah, the other ones who did that moved up to heavyweight, and it was Roy Jones and Michael Spinks. They moved,
but everybody didn't have success when they moved up to heavyweight. It was like,
well, Michael Spinks had he won the belt and got it beat Larry Holmes twice, and He beat
Good shit.
He beat Jerry Cooney, knocked Jerry Cooney out, and then Mike Tyson. So he had a few fights at heavyweight. Roy Jones went up there and had one fight at heavyweight and came back down, and then we know how the rest of his career went. But Usyk, we'll see how this goes, because I mean Joshua, I don't know. I don't know. I have to see more of Usyk. I mean, but they got Usyk as like the top 5 pound for pound.
Yeah, the guy at my job was saying he got Usyk winning. He got him beating Joshua. So that is some
good in his rematches.
Some good homework to do.
Joshua does good in his rematches.
Yeah,
so,
he does. That's
so
true.
We gotta see. I mean, I still want to see, even though all the hype is gone from this fight, I still want to see Wilder
and Joshua.
I still want to see that.
I still want to see that too.
I still think that's a big fight, and that's the big money to be made if they can both just get a little winning streak going.
Yeah, Wilder, he got a fight coming too soon.
And it's Tyson. I don't know if Tyson Fury's retired or not.
Yeah, they said he flirted with he said he was coming back, then he retired, and I don't know what he's doing.
Fight in the States.
He can't fight in
the United States because that's why they even canceled his brother Frank. Well, his brother who was going to fight that Jake Paul guy or Logan Paul. His brother was going to fight, and his brother. You know, the Furies aren't allowed in the States because they got mob. They know somebody with mob ties or something. So that's why they're not allowed to come to the United States no more.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what Tyson doing. That's crazy.
So I'm gonna enjoy this Teo fight tonight, and I got Teo winning. And then what's next?
What you got? You got a prediction on what round, and is it going to full distance or you got?
No, I don't think it's gonna go to distance. I mean, I got Teo probably
scoring that knockout.
5th, 6th round, mid rounds knockout. I got Teo
because I think it's recorded, so we're gonna see.
Yeah. So I think this is his bounce back, because he even dropped Kambosos in like the later rounds, like 8th, 9th round. So I think he's gonna come back serious. He's not playing no games. He's not gonna. And Teo's not the type to let it go to the refs. He don't really like his fights going to the referees.
Yeah.
Unless he has to, and that's what I like. I like fighters who, can put some starch on their punches. I like fighters who don't let it go to the refs, because the judges, my fault, judges, because some of these judges' scorecards, I don't they be looking ridiculous. I don't trust the judges, so that's why I prefer like somebody get a dominating win or a knockout. Like Haney's gonna learn. He keep letting that go to the judges' scorecard.
Oh, Devin.
Well, keep downplaying knockouts. Keep downplaying knockouts. Like
Haney need more power in this. He had to work on that power.
Mm-hmm.
Get some knockouts on that joint. We want
stop skipping leg day.
We want to see some knockouts, Haney. We want to see some knockouts. I know it's easier said than done. But
you don't knock out everybody, but
you
put on a dominating show, and you don't you put on a dominating show, but it's weird because Mayweather done messed everybody up, because Mayweather talked trash like he was a knockout artist.
He was a master at defense. He was a master. He knew how to move around.
But he talked like he was going
and don't get hit,
beat you up and knock you out. And like people still they took losses to Mayweather, but they weren't looking like they weren't all lumped up all over the place. They weren't like their eye sockets weren't broken or broken ribs.
It was just like a boxing lesson. He just tag
you up.
It
was just a boxing lesson.
Tag you up every round. Get to beat you on points. Hit and don't get hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then your last few fights, you're fighting Andre Berto.
Hey Ray, he just took them jaws lightly. Last fight, back, fight McGregor, fight a guy from Japan, and all that. Aspirations and all that.
And then some sparring partner dude. The last fight was some sparring partner guy. I mean,
Jack Paul, and he had a fight after that. Somebody.
Some sparring partner guy. I mean, I think that's just to keep him busy, and then he fighting these safe fights. But I hope he's not counting towards nothing, because I hope they don't count more than 58-0.
Oh yeah, I don't think. I think 50-0 is the record. I don't think nothing.
I mean, his record, because Julio Cesar Chavez.
Unless he come back and fight an Earl or somebody like that, then it count. I mean, he gotta come back. He gotta come back and fight somebody, a real fighter.
Yeah.
So you saying what's next for Lopez?
Lopez, and
we looking past this guy he fighting, but you know that's what boxing fans do sometimes. We got I see it going that way too. TO with a knockout, something like that later rounds.
And everybody, make sure you like and subscribe and share.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. If you have anything that any topics you would like for us to discuss, leave it in the comments. If you want to, we'll give you the Cash App information next time. If you want to, get
we can actually put that in the description. We could put that in the description. You want to donate to the channel?
We're trying to build it up because I mean we want to know what you want to see. We want to know what you want to hear. What conversations you want to be. You can be a part of it too. I mean, shoot, this is just all access, open access conversations that you just want to have. It's not going to be dominated by nobody. Nobody's going to be saying your opinion matters too, because I mean, shoot, that's what everybody else is doing, sharing their opinions.
Yeah,
some are far-fetched, but hey.
Yeah, and we for the debates too, and all that.
We're open for the debates. I mean, we're not always going to agree on everything. If you think you hate Teofimo or you love Loma, let me know why. Because I mean, let's debate it. If you everything I said about Loma you like, you want to dispute it, let's have it.
And we're not boxing experts either. You could give us some homework. If you know a fighter that we're not talking about, like that we sleeping on, leave it in the comment. Give us some homework. Let us know some of the boxers that's up and coming or somebody that we need to be talking about.
We'll do our research. We'll learn about them. I'll figure it out. Might give them a new fan.
Facts. Yeah, give us some homework. You know what I mean? That's real shit.
This is like my favorite sport. So I mean, I don't want the sport to die off. It's just what I grew up around. So I just really this is fun for me. This is like therapeutic. This kid helps me keep my sanity. I can't watch ESPN and all that stuff. Everybody got agendas and stuff like that. And like they want to see 15 women on a panel talking about football. I don't want to see that. I mean, just in all honesty, I want somebody who's in the mix doing that stuff. Like those women never played a down of football in their lives. Yeah,
we coming from the true diehard boxing fans, MMA, all that. We coming from that. Like listening, like we the fans. We the fans that's speaking out. We real diehard fans speaking out. So we coming from that angle. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we welcome everyone into this conversation. We're gonna start the YouTube live soon too, so we could be live. Talking with y'all.
And I've seen a few other things called the Neutral Corner Podcast, but I have a few ideas of so we be the only ones with this name, with the certain name. So I have a few other name ideas that may work. But if you have any ideas out there, let us know.
Yeah, we try to get better.
We're trying to get better, trying to improve. We want to be the best at it. I mean, this is not even work or nothing like this. This is just something that we both enjoy, and why not put it on YouTube? We talk like this on a regular anyway.
We love talking about this. We love it.
And then this dude over here, cool breeze, man. I mean, back when they had fight night and all that stuff, he sent me home pissed off, sleeping, imagining how I'm gonna beat him.
Hey, for anybody that got Fight Night Champions, I know they need to come out with a new system, one for the new system. But I got the old Fight Night Champions on the Xbox 360, the old one. Hey, we could play it on the one too. But yeah, I got the old system. I'm kind of a problem in that. I'm kind of a big deal in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but since they haven't made a new game, and I have time to be on it just as much as he is. You're not gonna send me home frustrated.
Yeah, I haven't played it in a while, but yeah, that's we enter the game too, especially the fighting games, Fight Night Champions.
I mean, it wouldn't make me mad the losing. It was just me. Like, it would be how I would lose. Like, I'd be like, no way Chris Bird is beating Evander Holyfield. There's no way. There's no way. I'm losing.
I said, I was so confident. I said, I could pick this person and beat you. I could pick that person and beat you. But yeah,
There was no way Paulie Malignaggi was going to beat me with Roy Jones.
Hell no! I don't think I picked. I don't even know if he's in the game. I don't know if that guy's in the game.
I know.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh, that's
that
crazy.
Would frustrate you too if you lost. You lost Malignaggi.
Yeah, you like, I'm turning it off. I don't want to play no more.
Let's play football or something.
Yeah, we definitely had our game wars too. That was fun times.
Yeah, but enjoy the fight tonight.
Yo, everybody tune in.
Tune in, and we'll be back on Monday. Stay blessed.
Neutral Corner. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Peace.
Peace.